Hello there, this is Michael Kies, and today I want to share with you how to close listings, but I don't like to use that word close. It's too cold and sterile. I prefer to use the word lead. And so you lead people to make the decision that is right for them, and that's to list their property with you, as long as you believe you are the best agent to handle it for them, and you will get them the best price. And if you don't honestly believe that, you need to improve your skills immediately. Some of the challenges we face at a listing presentation are things like the price is too low, your fees are too high, your marketing is too expensive, we're going to wait till the market improves, and I'm sure you have many more. If you don't know how to overcome these and the other challenges you face at every listing presentation, then you're not going to list anywhere near the number of listings and make the sales that you're capable of. By developing your skills to mastery on how to overcome these challenges, you'll list and sell more, feel great, in control of your life, and you'll make much more money. Simon is one of my clients, and since he attended Success in Real Estate, his listing presentation to listings got from those presentations has risen by 20%. Just imagine if you're able to raise your listing appointment to listed property ratio by 20%, what would that do for your income? Here are 3 key points that I used at listing presentations to average 12 listings per month for 12 consecutive years. Number 1, I'd always had the desired outcome in my mind from the very first contact with the sellers, and that was to get the listing. When you walk up to the door and know you're not leaving until you have the property listed, your resolve and your resourcefulness become a magnificent asset to you. If you walk in without being determined, sellers sense this, and they're going to get rid of you quickly because you're not confident. And if you don't act confidently, they will not list their property with you. The second thing is TAL. Think, ask, and listen. And then repeat that. Think, ask, and listen. Do not be a teller and talk your way out of the listing. There are many salespeople who have talked their way out of the listing, but you'll never listen your way out of a listing. Listening builds trust, and people list with people they like and trust. To help people like and trust you more, think, ask, and listen. There's a salesperson I'm working with at the moment, and he's struggling to get listings at the moment. And the other day I had to say to him, shut up. You just talk too much. Because when I was talking to him, he kept saying to me, I said that, I did that. I said, you're not listing enough at your listing presentations, and that's why you're not getting the listings. And I'm waiting to see how he's done this week with the listing presentations he's attended this week. And then the third thing is lead. Lead early, lead often, and then get the listing. The objections I mentioned earlier can all be overcome by asking beautifully crafted, wonderful leading questions. And you need to have little comebacks for things like when they say your fees are too high. You say, well, most things are these days, and you brush it off. I'm building a library at the moment, and I'm calling cabinet makers to quote on the job. I called one the other day, and she said to me, look, sorry, we're busy. We're booked up till March. Goodbye. See you. Goodbye. I was amazed. I was actually stunned. She didn't ask me any questions, didn't ask me how big it was, didn't ask me when I wanted it done, and she didn't ask me when I wanted it installed. It turns out I wanted it installed probably around February next year. And I could have waited till March. Now, she's not only lost a big job, but she's also lost any referral business that I might have passed her way. So by saying that and not thinking, asking, and listening, it could have cost her business hundreds of thousands of dollars. Because it's funny, when you're building, you tend to know people who are building as well, and you refer people to people. I want you to ask yourself this question. Are you guilty of this as well? Do you think, ask, and listen enough? Because the big takeaway I want you to have from today is to think, ask, and listen with every conversation you have with everybody. And you watch how your life improves and how your results improve. If you'd like to find out more about how you can increase your income by over $100,000 per year, then go to www.michaelkies.com.au. Wishing you every success in real estate. Until next time, this is Michael Kies.